this year, finally, I get that, at least finally Nintendo platform, and I got the chance to play Final Fantasy VII, and yeah, haven't actually ever back in the days, or what is in the downloadable stores as well. The Final Fantasy, the original version, haven't completed, so I have no idea what's the story about. At least that part. I have played the what was the prequel game? The prequel game where you know about the Jack. Crisis Core. So I have played that game, and I'm not sure it was the perfect idea. Play that game before the actually 7. But yeah, I did do that order, so I gotta leave it with it. And yeah, some things are not so mystery anymore, and it's kind of funny to see that Cloud is here to Soldier, and actually isn't. If you have played the sequel or prequel, and you see that he actually doesn't get that Soldier, status. It's just regular, grunt or something like that. And the soldier uniform is just, give it in that, and something Mako potioning and etc. things, which version, the physical form, you get 15 cards, something magic and gathering cards. Haven't opened that pack yet. The opening might happen in this channel some way or another. But yeah. But yeah, hopefully you are having great, and I'm sure that most of you which are watching the video are already beaten the Final Fantasy, the original or the remake. But let me know if you are that one which haven't played either, or if you are just played the remake, one or two chapters, or part 2, or and I haven't yet started the DLC, which cannot remember the character what is to play by in the DLC. Haven't started that yet. But yeah, definitely gonna play it through. I'm not sure where that's gonna take part, in the timeline, and does it actually give any major thing or any good part for the whole story. Not sure. But yeah, and let's go overboard and lose limit break here. And yeah. And I have to say that actually the game definitely there are some games which you are enjoying a lot, and this game actually is one of those. And get material level there. And actually I saw that there is some settings or options you can have those. I'm not sure which update they give, and I think they are as well in PS5 version and PC version as well, and Xbox as well. No, but they added those that you can kind of break the game if you want. There is some sort of how can you say these streamlined brokers, so you can add these things. Haven't tried these, but you have this like constant HP max, MP max, and ATP gathering always full, and say something, review-wise when you are complete all of these 3 games, because I think the game itself going to be better if you are play the whole story, because so far there is more questions than there is answers. Some answers I already know because I played the prequel game, but other stuff, sure. And now I'm lost. I did backtrack now. So let's go back. So yeah, I'm waiting that hopefully they are making the second part available in the Switch soon. Hopefully not waiting, another year to get second part, or how many years even the first game. And if you are talking about Final Fantasy itself, the franchise, the first Final Fantasy game, of course not the perfect Final Fantasy game. What I played was Type 0, something sort of card game where you are using cards to get some abilities or something. Not sure. The story was I wasn't so interesting to play it, and just rush through that game, and it took a while. Then I have that quite any interest to play any Final Fantasy game, and I tried the 13, the first chapter. I played a couple chapters and then I forget the game. So that went through there. So you can say that I haven't been any biggest fan of Final Fantasy franchise ever, because I haven't been, anything big fan of these, I guess all type of RPG games in the back in the days. Oh, if you say what I have played, in PS1 or something like that, myself I haven't owned a PS1. My first console was a Game Boy Advance. So yeah, and first touch with some sort of Final Fantasy game was in PS2 12. Is it 12 or something like that? So yeah. Now if we are looking back, I have in Sound of Frodo's back looking Final Fantasy games, and the first which I complete actually was 8, some sort of Nintendo Switch port in physical form. I complete that. That was actually my first. No, actually now I'm remembering, not Final Fantasy 8 wasn't my first, game. It was 14 or 15. Is it 15 or 14? They that game which they released it on. I think it's 15, not 14. Is it? That game where you have that Ignis and other people as well, and you are going with the car. It's been so long that I can't remember the whole thing, but you have that game. That was actually the first Final Fantasy game what I completed and bought the DLC and other stuff. So I guess you can say newbie for Final Fantasy franchise itself. And then actually came the Final Fantasy VIII, I think. Yeah, so that came the second Final Fantasy game. Then I think came the 12, the Zodiac Age version. And that's it. If you are not counting this 7 in. And of course the prequel of Final Fantasy VII. So there is a lot of Final Fantasy games which I haven't even touched, and I know that is a massive ocean to dive in. And I'm not sure do I ever, complete those. And of course there are new games which I haven't even touched yet. Mainly because they are on PC or PS5. And I have shown that there is some games released in Xbox. But main problem is to me that they are digital games, and if I buy digital games, they have to be actually quite cheap. That I will buy 10 euros or less. Then I might, concern them about. Now I'm getting lost. I don't even know where I should supposed to go. And yeah, I did go on the wrong way. I need to backtrack again. And as I have mentioned, playing and talking in the same time is quite hard. There it is. And yeah, it would be nice to know, have you played Final Fantasy games, and what's your favorite if you are awake in the end here? So I think